You would not survive if you were born a Spartan, and here is why. You are born and see your father first. This is not a moment of joy. It is a moment of judgment. Your father takes you in his arms, not to celebrate, but to decide your fate. He carries you to the elders. They will choose if you live or die. The elders look at your body. One flaw, and you are thrown from the cliff. They search for weakness. Sparta has no mercy for the imperfect. This time, you are lucky. You are strong enough. You are accepted by Sparta, not as a child, as future weapon. Your father carries you back to your mother. Then he leaves for war. You will never see him again. She does not play with you. She does not comfort you. She knows the weak are not kept in Sparta. You eat simple food, and you are often hungry. Hunger is part of your training. You are still a child, but childhood is already gone. At the age of 7, you are taken away from your mother. From that moment on, every day becomes a fight for survival. Every day, you are thrown into training with children just like you. There are no games here, only struggle, pain, and endurance. Every day, you fight each other. There is only one rule here. It's either you or your opponent. There is never enough food, so you are forced to steal. If you get caught, you are punished not for stealing, but for getting caught. You are taught to endure pain in silence. A scream is weakness. You are left without protection or warmth. Cold is part of the training. The older ones humiliate you to break your pride. You must obey without question. You are tested through fear. They watch to see who breaks first. You sleep on hard ground without comfort. Comfort is for the weak. You are taught to survive on your own, even among your own kind. In Sparta, it's not the child who survives, it's the future warrior. Subscribe to the channel. In Sparta, the weak are not kept. You have endured years of brutal training. Hunger, pain, and fear did not break you. Now you are judged worthy. You are given the armor of a Spartan warrior. You receive the red cloak, a symbol of blood and war. You are given a shield. To lose it is worse than to die. You are handed a spear and a short sword, weapons you will live with and die with. You are no longer a child. You are a warrior of Sparta. Now you are a Spartan, and your life is war. Sparta has many enemies, and peace is never guaranteed. You are always in formation, either training, on campaign, or preparing for battle. Today, you are in the city. Tomorrow, you are already on the border or on the march. You fight not once in your life, but again and again. War is normal to you. Even in times of peace, you are ready to fight every day, because an order can come at any moment. You live simply, with nothing extra, so nothing stands in the way of fighting. You know one thing: as long as you stand in the ranks, Sparta stands with you. For betraying Sparta, death. Everything else is decided by law and shame. Break the order, you are publicly humiliated. Show weakness, you are despised. Stand out with luxury, you are no longer one of them. Refuse common meals, you are cast out. Fail to hold formation, you lose your honor. In Sparta, they did not punish the body. They punished a man's place among his own. When a Spartan was wounded, no one ran for doctors. First, they stopped the bleeding with pressure, cloth, or a belt. Wounds were washed with water, sometimes with wine, because they noticed it reduced infection. They used herbs, honey, and animal fat. Honey to keep the wound from spoiling, herbs to ease pain and inflammation. If a wound became infected, it was cleaned again, sometimes very painfully. Endurance was a duty. No painkillers, only toughness. Illnesses were treated with rest, simple food, and warmth. But long rest was not allowed. If you could stand, you could serve. If a man did not recover, he was not killed, but he fell out of formation and lost respect. In Sparta, they did not heal for comfort. They healed to send you back to battle.
They ate twice a day, always together. Everyone brought their share of food. It was a duty. The main food was barley porridge, thick, simple, tasteless. It gave strength, not pleasure. The most famous dish was black broth, meat, blood, salt, vinegar. It was eaten not because it tasted good, but because it was filling. Sometimes there was meat, pork or goat, not often and without luxury. Along with it, bread, cheese, figs, sometimes olives, wine diluted with water in small amounts. Food was prepared simply. No spices, no choice, no I want or I don't want. Meals were not long. They ate quickly. Talk was either practical or silent. Overeating was shameful. Being picky was disgraceful. Food in Sparta was not pleasure. It was fuel for the body, so you could stand in formation again tomorrow.
Marriage in Sparta was formal. No romance, no celebrations. It was not the beginning of a shared life, but a formality. A woman was chosen for her health and strength. It mattered that she could bear strong children. After the wedding, the man did not live at home. He came rarely, when time allowed, and this could last for years. The woman lived separately. She ran the household, managed the land, and raised the children. In Sparta, women were strong and independent, spoke directly, and did not depend on their husbands. Children grew up with their mother. The father appeared rarely and did not spoil them. He watched to see if the child was strong. Homes were simple, without decoration. Daily life was harsh and repetitive. The same clothes, the same food, no comfort. Family here was not for warmth. It existed so that life in Sparta would not be interrupted.
With the years, the body wears down. You can no longer run and fight like before. The younger ones go to war. You stay in the city, watching, advising, speaking less than you listen. They do not carry you on their shoulders, but they do not cast you aside. If you lived this long, it means you knew something. Old Spartans are not treated for long. You fall ill, either you recover or you don't. Death is an ordinary thing, no crying, no spectacle. What matters is how you lived, not how you died. If you brought shame, you are remembered poorly. If you did not break, they remember you briefly and move on. This is how a Spartan's life ends, quietly, without rewards, without words.